My name's Daniel Barrett. I'm the SAIT Ri3D Team lead. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be here for days 1 and 2 due to illness, but I managed to round up quite a decent team. They've done a phenomenal job so far. We're now doing our day 3, actually a couple of days late due to the fact that we ended up having a number of things go wrong. Stuff happens when you're trying to do a project like this. I mean, what can you say? We ended up having a minor injury, also due to the fact that we're actually doing this out of a college. Students are now back in classes, so our day 3 was actually first day of class, which actually ended up causing some major problems. I had to teach class, my students that were working on the project had to be in class, and the other instructors working on the project all had classes of their own. We've got a robot that's designed to be primarily a low goal dumper. So its entire goal is to go for the low goal, which is only about 18 inches off the ground on the boiler, to score as many points as possible each round. On top of that, we've also realized that we do have time to actually try prototype and get a high goal shooter, which should also allow us to, while we're in the midst of dumping the balls into the low goal, target the high goal shooter and end up coming out with double points, which should make this robot a very competitive robot on the field. Some of the key components to our build here this year include the parts supplied to us by Team 5630. They've helped us by providing us with some additional motors to be able to build our high goal shooter. We have donations from PhD Pneumatics, which is an industrial automation supplier. They've been able to provide us the pneumatic cylinders that have been implemented onto our robot to allow us to do the dumper, and hopefully also to allow our gear grabber to work as well, should we get time to get around to putting it on. Besides that, of course, with our Studica sponsor, they have provided us with the control system, all the power distribution systems that are required for any team to build one of these robots, as well as they've provided us a rookie kit. So we have the parts available to us that any brand new team would have. And that's one of our main goals, is to build a robot in that 3-day period or 72 hours of build time that any rookie team should be able to build over the 6-week period, and still maintain having a fairly competitive robot that could potentially help them get to the championships. Andy Mark has given us Ri3D Choice, so we got a chance to order some parts through them. We also have Rev Robotics, Rona, Boston Pizza, Pizza 73, Jimmy's A&A, Pepsi, and of course our other departments that have helped us out throughout this build. Without any of those sponsors, we couldn't have done what we've done so far, and we wouldn't be able to do what you guys will hopefully see later on in our reveal video. Our robot actually is unfortunately not able to compete in the actual rounds of competition. However, I have been told that there may be an opportunity for us to do some head-to-head competition with some of our other Ri3D teams and other mentors robots that are here in and around the Calgary area. In a couple of weeks' time, we will be having our FLL Championship, or First Lego League Championship, here in Calgary. We have a number of First Lego League teams coming here to SAIT, and during that time, I've been told that we're going to have one of the boilers for the First Robotics Championship here at SAIT for us to try out our robot and see exactly how well it does. As far as I'm concerned, the team has done a phenomenal job in the time they've had, given that a large portion of their team was not able to be there, but they've picked up where I couldn't be there and done a phenomenal job. They did a really good job of going through and providing a very good analysis of what things are good and bad as far as targeting for getting the most amount of points. They've gone through and done their full analysis of the scoring system. Some of that information will be posted up on our website a little bit later here for people to review and see how we go through planning a project like this. The other thing that's phenomenal about doing something like this is it gives us a chance to show how to properly plan a project and how to properly take on a task of this magnitude in such a short period of time. We're doing something in 72 hours that high school students will be doing in 6 weeks. But even then, for high school students to be doing this in 6 weeks is a phenomenal undertaking.